Hi ho cat guys, I'm Tangar Glass, and today we would have special stream, game dev stream, where we would together work with Angband online TILESET, so it's quite interesting thing, and also I'll show you some other stuff, internal stuff, so you would learn a bit how to work with Angband TILESET or Angband variant TILESET with config files and other stuff. So far, what do we have? I just want to share with you in Angband Online. Yes, you are welcome to join us. It's online regular game, online multiplayer regular game, Angband Online, and we have a lot of updates recently, so come and read. And also we have a Discord. So what's going on right now? I am working at custom towns and custom world actually, with a huge help of PowerWorm, who is our leasing programmer, and he is developer and maintainer of PVM Angband. It's actually a game engine at which Angband Online works. So he recently made several cool updates, and one of them was giving possibilities to create custom towns. So where you look at this picture, maybe you do not understand what's going on here, but if I'll just run the server, it's just server at my local machine, and then run the client, and I'll just enter the game, you would see that this place where I am right now, this is actually this is map which I drawn by myself. It's not generated. I took an idea. I like Carn Doom very much, so this is basically I tried to draw a Carn Doom with some additional stuff, and it's just a demonstration. So this water, it's like this V. So this map consists of certain legend here. So you could see that, let's make it like this, that this map, every dot at this map, every symbol means something. And for example, 1, it's general store, so it's here. Dots, it's just open floor. V, capital V, it's water, and so on. So what it gives us? It gives us possibility to create really beautiful custom maps and worlds. Tamnet and Angband and PVM Angband also, all these beautiful games, they have random generated worlds. So yeah, it's also right now this map, it consists of only water around. So and I believe that having random generated wilderness, it's very bad idea in roguelike games, because wilderness made not really good. Roguelike games, it's games where RNG, random number generator, it's very important thing, and it should be in the dungeon. But on the surface, it's better to create custom map, because currently game design of wilderness, if it's randomized, it's too bad. It's boring to have wilderness in online roguelike games, so the only way is to draw it. So I made a new goal for me. Right now I'm drawing wilderness in the game. So if we would log into the live server, let's log into the live server, which you could play right now there. Angband Online. Yeah. So there we have randomized wilderness. This map actually it's based at Lord of the Rings map, but everything except towns are randomized, and actually even this town also randomized because it's very interesting how it's generated. By the way, I looked into the source code. It's Angband developers, they created this town, so it's this town, it's randomly generated town, 100%. It's not, it doesn't have this map, and it's very interesting that you could do such stuff. So it's also another approach, and yeah, it's very interesting. So but in general, this wilderness, all wilderness in Tamnet, in Angband, in all games like this, let's wear another ring, it's very dull. So if you would look at it, these wilderness maps, they look like this, most of them, and it's just very dull. You do not really explore the game, you just go from one dungeon to another, and wilderness in most cases it makes you a bit annoyed because you need to go through it. So wilderness very poorly designed right now in online roguelike games, and I believe that there should be another approach, which I am working right now. Wilderness should be created by your hands, and we have such possibilities in Angband Online, and PVM Angband also could do it, because there are a lot of, but actually yeah, PVM Angband Online, it's quite the same game, but Angband Online, it's like a server which use engine and got its own customization. But I mean, this engine provides possibility to use TILESET, and TILESET it's really great thing because in roguelike games without TILESET you are very limited to the certain characters. I mean, you wouldn't use horses, for example. Where are my horses? Let me take a look at my horses, please. No, it's not here. Horses. Yes. Horses. Or, for example, a deer. If you use a SCI, you are very limited to these symbols, and the only way to understand that it's horse, not a deer, it's to look at it, and it's really, you look at with a keyboard, not with a mouse. So it's, that's why wilderness and towns, they are not, I like this donkey, they are not really developed, and developers, they didn't look into this option. But with TILESET, which is accessible in PVM Angband and Angband Online, you could use this stuff and to create real beautiful towns, real beautiful, you see a lot of trees, and it's all this a lot of tiles already there. You just need to start using them eventually, finally. So this is this TILESET, by the way, I share it at Angband Online website in downloads. You are free to download this TILESET work file for Photoshop, and you would have here this beautiful coordinates. For example, with these coordinates, it's really easy to map this TILESET. It's just very cool to have them. So it's even several more. So yeah, it's very easy to find certain element of TILESET. And recently, for example, what I did, I remapped PVM Angband version of TILESET, which had a lot of monsters in wrong places, you see. PowerWim made it by purpose because he tried to make all TILESETs be equal to Shock Bolt TILESET, which I am not really a big fan. It's beautiful, but I like Gervais. So this is Gervais TILESET, and what I made recently, I spent several days on moving these tiles back to their spots, and it was quite hell because yeah, it's much easier to add new tiles than to remove old ones and compare two tile sets where there are something exists or not. But yeah, now with this work done, and yeah, you could download this tile set and it's cool. So what I'm doing right now, the plan is to add more tiles. Right now I'm looking into Gervais heritage. I'll say how else you could call it. So there are lots stuff which got Gervais and which isn't used. So I want to take a lot of stuff from it because it's totally Creative Commons license, totally free to use. So I want to create beautiful world. It's my goal. Why is it important? Not only because I like beautiful worlds, but it's the best thing which you could do for popularization of online roguelike genre. Because nowadays not much people they understand ASCI at all, and they could play it. And with even these pictures, even without much new tiles, it's already looks quite nice. So I think that if we would manage to create, and I'm sure that we would manage custom locations, the game would start new life. So we would have beautiful world, beautiful wilderness, and great randomized traditional roguelike dungeons. Yeah, and also there are some more stuff which we're going to do I wrote about it. Our goal is to take stuff from other roguelike games and especially from NetHack. So right now, for example, I'm working with Hunger system. So I do not like a lot of over complex stuff and overburden stuff in NetHack, but certain elements of NetHack I would love to see in Angband. And also from Ultima and Online, what for example I want to take, it's furniture. It's basically a very stupid thing. Maybe if you would look at the roguelike game, you would think, what the fuck, why do you need stupid furniture there? But actually it's a quite cool thing to have. If you would have custom towns, they would look very lovely and very alive. Because right now game do not use these possibilities. I hope I didn't took anything. Okay, do not use the possibilities of creating what could be created. So there could be real house with a bed, with a shelf, with a table, with a chair. So you could come to the shop, not just to the entrance, but to the real shop. I think it would be quite atmospheric. And these tiles, Gervais already created them. I mean, there are lots of stuff already implemented. You just need to take it and use it. So yeah, there are lots of already drawn elements which nobody using, and actually a lot of other games using, but not online roguelike games, which only 3 right now in this genre. Okay, 4 with Angband Online. We could call it a variant of PVM Angband. So I think game could look very different and very beautiful. And also I already designed, in my mind at least, new tutorial system, and I'll show you how it would look very soon. It would be a new way, interactive way to tutorial. You wouldn't need to read a guide. You just go and learn, and no, we need only custom map for it. So tutorial would be made with custom maps, and no coding needed for it even. Yeah, it's very funny that a tile set could give you so much cool ideas. And another interesting thing which I found recently, Ilios, one of my friends, my watchers at my streams, all my viewers are my friends, he showed me a program which called tiled. What is this program? It's actually a very cool thing. If before I knew about this program, I had to draw something here, you know, by my manually. But with this program, there are possibilities to draw. So this is the map size right now. It's already map size. So we could draw anything. For example, we could. I'll make new tile, but so we could like create anything. Like for example, like houses, and it would be very easy to map it. So you create everything with a tile set, and then you just so let's create around us some grass, or even hills. Let's take this. Yeah, so you see, we already filled it with the grass, and it's very easy to remap it, to create these custom maps with this program. I mean, oh my god, I see already. You see how other guys would look here. So it's much easier than ACI work. The only thing which we need to add new objects, new terrains. For example, there are a lot of interesting possibilities for it. So after we would do it, we need to add new tiles to register them into the pet database. It's not too hard to do because, yeah, I already made a lot of such stuff while I remade old version of TILESET. So it's 100% possible, and we would use this program. It would make our work very good. So it's just what I wanted to share to you, to show you the new approach to the game design of online roguelike game with TILESET, and it's really cool. I love our team because PowerWyrm, he is coding guru, and I'm also right now learning C to start coding something and improving stuff. But right now PowerWyrm, he has everything in his hands, and he fixed so much stuff, and he made possible all this stuff happen, which we're doing right now. So right now we have very good team. I mean, PowerWyrm looking into coding and implementing cool stuff. I'm looking into the TILESET and work with TILESET only right now because, yeah, we need to finish it. I want to finish TILESET first and create a few custom maps, and then I'll go into the other aspects. So I even stopped looking into the rebalancing game and to adding new stuff, which I did some time ago right now, because I just want to finish TILESET work. And the funny thing, which for example today I also made, just want to show you. It's really funny. I just for fun added. Let me show you. Added new hit point, character hit point line. It's not a line even. It's this. Okay, let me show you in the game. It would be easier to understand what's going on. It's just my testing character. So take a look at my character. You would see how he changed his face while he is hurt. So you see he is starting to bleed. And before this you had just the numbers. And let me show you. Yeah, it's like so. We had here numbers, and I today, just in a few minutes, I added this stuff from Doom. It's a temporary thing just to test it. Is it okay or not? Then we will draw it out by ourselves, I think. So it's really fun, actually. It's really fun to have such a hit point indicator. And yeah, TILESET give you a lot of possibilities which you didn't expect, maybe. So right now, what I'm doing right now, for example, these numbers we had, and I do not need them anymore. Let me delete them, these things. And also this. Yes, and this one I want to add, yeah, this layer. Yeah, it's better. So basically, it's I'm working in Photoshop mainly. Every of this tile, it's very not just a demonstration. It's very easy to work with it. There is a tiles directory in the game. You have here this picture, and every tile have a coordinates. So for example, possible rubble, which I added recently. New tile, 9F D8. To find it very easily, you just look into coordinates. So how it was 9F, the 9F is this one, this, and then we look into the F, the 8, yeah, this one. So every tile has coordinates in this little database. So this tile lit by torch, this tile also line of sight. This one, yeah, actually I need to look into it because it's by torch, it's line of sight. So you see this in the torch on line of sight. This is out of line of sight, but if it's lit, and this is in the darkness. So when you go far away, what's happening here? You see, I'm already have, by the way, have level 11 while I'm trying to just run. Okay, I run. Let's rest, and you would see funny thing. Oh my god, they do not give me a possibility to rest. These creatures. I don't have anything to quaff. Oh no. Let's create another scroll. Oh, it wasn't really good. Okay, just two left, it's alright. You see, the picture dramatically changed dramatically. But right now, yeah, I rested. So it looks like this. I think it's fun. I like how it looks. So let's leave our hero and start to work. It's how it is. It's how it is. If you have any question, you could ask them. I'll be glad to answer. And you could join the work. Just join our Discord, and you could propose stuff or just draw new tiles or draw new maps. We need a lot of maps. So slowly we would go to it. I am a bit overworked with this stuff because when I transformed PVM Angband TILESET back to UTF, it was quite boring thing and very long thing. So actually I'm a bit tired still, and yeah, I'm not in a hurry, that's why. So for now I have what I need to do right now. I have huge amount of tiles which I need to add to the game somehow and to understand how to add them, where to put them in the tile set. A lot of them are duplicates because it's these tiles I just took it from Gervais before I started to remap it. So right now I'm thinking what to do. Maybe it would be just easier for now to make, I'm not sure would the game work like this, but I hope so. Just to increase the size of hate. Increase it a bit. And start working with, because it's hard to squeeze this stuff actually. So this is the tile set and it's hard to squeeze the stuff here because you see it's already messy. Even if I tried to, I went there to make it less messy, it's quite messy. So all this terrain messy, it's just, so maybe it's easier to just to add more height of this area, but I'm not sure is it possible to tell the truth. Of course we have here a lot of free space, but I thought that it's better to use it for monsters, for new objects, so I think it's a good idea to use to add new stuff, all terrain stuff, all the animals there, all, so each object would have its own row, and right now it's so messy, I do not like it. So what we could do with it, we could we could test, by the way, I'm not sure, would it work? Let's try. Yeah. Let's make it twice higher. Maybe it's too much even, twice. Why it has such resolution? It's not typical resolution. 85 and the 9. Why it goes like this? $72, yes, right. It's a bit wrong. So yeah, it's what I'm going to do, and I think 72 is its native resolution. Let's try. If we would just add a few rows, would it break the game? I do not know. Second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just opened calculator. So I think let's add. We could 32. How much rows would we add? Let's add like 5. 160. Okay. So it would be like this. Fuck. Oh. Okay. Extra 5 rows, I think. will be alright. Let's move it. Let's move it to the right spot. It's very easy to do it, you see. And let's try. I do not know. Let's try with a test. Would game take it? I would say no way. It was maximum size. The game using, how it would be in English, 16-bit, not a bit, but 16 counting system by law. So it's not 0 and 1, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, but 16. That's why it's got this. After you have this 10 thing, you go A, B, C, D, E, F. By the way, oh my god, yeah, there is easier way. Of course. I'm just stupid. Of course there are easier way. Let's just remove this stuff. Yeah, let's new, and we would just no. Choose everything and say duplicate layer there. Okay, yes, here we go, and everything stay at the place which we need. Now I need to add some. I'm not sure would it work, so let's test for the first time. Just anything. Oh, where is it? Oh. So I want to create more place. So it would be. Let's open the file. Margans, hello. So, and here we would add. I wouldn't add yet. I'll use wall. Oh, tree. Not street, but tree, please. Tree. Yeah. Here we go. It would be раз, два, 3, 4, 5. A5. And this is 80. So you see I put here 85, A5, 80. So now it should work if we would save it. This one I'll call. I wouldn't mind. Let's just replace it. So okay, all right. Okay. Game would look weird right now, but I just need to test. Would this stuff work at all or not? So I'm regenerating server at my local machine. Trees. Where are the trees? That looks weird a bit. A0. A1. Ah. Again, what I put the A5. A5, 80. Why it doesn't show this? Seems it do not like this size. It show 8E. Show this. А1, А2, А3, А4, А5. Seems it doesn't work like this, so it's not the maximum. Okay, would it work if I'll make it smaller a bit? If I'll add just one thing. I need to ask Power Worm about it. I asked him, but yeah, he didn't answer. Seems he was occupied, so that's why I'm testing right now. Come on. Okay, just this. A1. Yeah, it should work. No. It doesn't work. So it's the maximum. This size is the maximum, I see. Maybe it's more, maybe it's possible to increase it. We need to ask. A0. 80. I just want to test again. What the fuck? Do I have wrong size or what? Yeah, I have wrong size, it seems. No. What he do not like? Okay. I don't know why he... the same size. No idea. This is just a mystery to me. So let's go through this. Glitchy stuff. Now it doesn't work also. What the fuck? It's just the same. Ah, okay. So we need to change it back. Not a 5, but this one. That's why he do not like it. So it's the maximum size which could be used. It looks like, and it's very sad. But all right. How we managed to break it? I do not know. Okay, let's remove these things. But it should work with them also, because yeah, we're testing right now. It should work with them too. No, it should work. It's interesting. Why everything doesn't work? Okay, now it works. After I removed this stuff. I think I know. Because maybe some of the letters, they were off the border. I see. Again. Let's create another experiment. Okay. Where is it? Oh. Just the last one. A5. 80. Actually, we do not need to restart the server. Yeah. What the fuck? Опять 80. What the fuck? Should be... Ah, fuck, I see now. Oh no, it should work. Yeah, it should work. Where we put it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, so it's there. I5 3. Why I still looking into these trees? There should be other things. Okay. How, where he, so he takes something else or what? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, I see. So it's black. It's black, 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 black. Maybe it's not R5. Wait. Maybe I missed. Okay, wait. Maybe it's I'm stupid bastard. Let me check the table. A0. No, it's right. It's A5. Oh wait, CB, fuck. Stupid bastard. Okay, да. Да. Yes, it works. I do not know why it didn't work before. Yeah, so it works. Works after all. Okay, so we have 5 additional rows for our tileset remap. And this is beautiful. This is good, very good news. Okay, let's go back. Whew. So now I need to decide how much rows would we need. Animals. Furniture. Terrain. Terrain. It's all terrain, not, let's say, like floors. Walls. Doors. Floors, walls, doors. Good water. This water is like a floor. Yeah, I think so. It's alright. Floors, walls, doors. etc. Like rubble. Trees. Landscape. Like mountains. Tram. Okay, and then we could move. It would be a long fucking job to move everything from existing places, but at least we could move new ones. But maybe it's easier just to do it, to move it right now. Everything. But I'm so fucking tired. Okay. Let's move existing stuff at least. Okay. Doors and etc. could be. Trees could be like walls actually, but no. Walls. Hell to it. Let's create more. So the more would have, the better it would be. We could always remove if we wouldn't need something. Actually, another approach to it is to have each row would be a special zone. The problem would be, of course, to code it. I mean, in this file, this map, where is it? Fuck, come on. Да, тащи-ка. You see, there are. It's based on symbols. So how much symbols do we have? We have 255 symbols in ASCII. 255. And so one row. Could I have a calculator? One row is so you see all our all our symbols No, it's, yeah, fuck. You see some of this stuff, they have shadows. So each consists of each tile consists of 3 different lighting tile. And also, actually, it would give I see interesting idea here. Just take a look at this. The idea is that if we have, for example, a window, where is window? Yeah, windows. How we could create windows? It could be made very interesting. If we would have windows, okay, fuck this. Come on. Why you do not want to choose it, to select it? So if we would have windows, we would see them as a windows only when they are on line of sight. But in other cases, just take a look at this. In other cases, you would see this as a wall. You won't see a window. So when your character come to the spot, when your character come near the building, you see it, and window is in line of sight. You see this window, but where this window from other side, at other side of the building, you wouldn't see it, and it's very easily to create it with this system, you know. I just now recognized it. This TILESET system, it's very smart one, because actually right now Angband and PVM Angband and Angband, they do not use this lighting properly. I mean, okay, in the dungeon you see that this is more bright, this is less bright, but it doesn't really matter. But actually it could be much more interesting, because we could have different terrain, could have different look in the town. Where we're in the town, we look into the tree, and you wouldn't see what's inside of the building if it's out of line. So for example, furniture, you looking, because when I recently started to work with the TILESET, I thought how to design the wilderness, custom wilderness, because yeah, this tavern, for example, I thought, okay, I'll draw here a bed, a table, but it would be so stupid that player could see this bed and table from any place, even if he is outside. But now I recognized, finally, yes, I'm stupid bastard, I recognized that, fuck, he wouldn't see it from outside, because it would have a property, fuck yeah, it would have a property that at line of sight, out of line of sight, it would be empty, fuck, empty, it would be blank, and it really makes sense. Oh yeah, baby, it really makes sense. So actually, even tree could be out of line of sight. No, not trees here, because they're in the dungeon. In the dungeon, it's important to know that trees, but it could be made. I didn't thought about it ever in my life. Actually, should player, it's actually a very different approach. Should player see the stuff out of line of sight? For example, these trees. Why and maybe you always should have fog of war, because you see like 20 radius around your character, Maybe you shouldn't see stuff out of line of sight at all. But maybe it would be too hard to play such game. I need to make experiment with it, I think. Oh, anyway, we would just have it for the town and for town stuff, for furniture, for such stuff. Yeah, and players would be able to find furniture in the dungeon, for example, or to buy it. Why not? And to put this furniture into their houses. I think it's also interesting thing from Ultima Online, yeah. Yeah. You see, it's just so much tiny nuances and interesting things that you can just start. I can start and take from here tiles and create custom map. It would look something like, okay, playable, but I'm thinking I'm trying to think from Flash Leaf, like to look at the game at a different point of view. Okay, I need to think about it, and please write me your comments. Please tell me what you think about this concept and other concepts, how you see it. I need to rest a bit actually from this stuff, because this tile set, yeah, I'm a bit overworked, and it's bad to overwork because your productivity go down very much. But what I could see right now, that we need to think about adding new lines in the tile set just to put everything in order, because fuck, this is impossible to. I like this one, I like these books, this monster, it looks beautiful, but down there it's so fucking mess, just it's unbelievable. So all this stuff, it should be rearranged actually, and I'll work on a lot of these styles. They are not in the game. A lot of these styles not in the game, so I need to. I do not know. I do not know how to do it, because. And also another approach is, as I said, we could have a row for. There is a problem, big problem, and I write about it. I wrote about it at Angband forum. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I wrote about it at Angband forum, that there is no transparency for objects. For example, for trees. Monsters, they're transparent, but trees, they're treated like floors. So each tree has to have tree at different backgrounds has to have different tiles, and this is so fucking stupid. I mean, monsters, they do not need this stupid thing. So I wrote about it, and developers of vanilla, they are silent, and maybe Virm could say something about it. Because it would be much easier if a tree wouldn't need to have background. Because right now, if you would take a tree without background, it would be on black background. This is super stupid thing. Yeah. So right now it's much easier just to have and trees. What we could do right now, we could put tree as a trap, which would be always visible. But then you could pass trees, yeah. I mean, yeah. But then it would have proper transparency. This is a very bad thing, and it's really messy. So, Vichy, for today I didn't do anything actually. Fuck. I just get used to this stuff and show you how it works. And I understood that it's possible to go down. It's good that we found out. But yeah, actually not much progress. So I think next time we would have more progress. Next stream would be at my Russian channel, so we would continue with this. Right now I am not playing the game because I want to create custom maps first. And after I would create it, we would be happy, piggies. Yeah, then I'll play again. Have a good day, guys. Bye, boom. See you.